Hello guys, Jet English. Today is June 27th and I haven't made a video for 3 days, so I'll try to fix it. And first, I have some news, some good news. And the good thing is I finally fixed my phone. I got my phone repaired, I got my phone fixed. And it took me 4 months to figure out how to fix it, or even 5 months. So what happened with my phone? Well, it started glitching. All of a sudden, some invisible finger, starts touching your screen and swiping and scrolling and touching and clicking and what's it? Long tapping. Yeah. So all of these things, they happen all of a sudden when I do something. For example, I text to somebody and it starts, clicking to my screen, or it starts swiping, and it's terrible. It's terrible. Well, I had some patience with it, so for 1 month maybe it'll pass, some magic works, and it didn't. It didn't pass, so after 1 month it only got worse. And it was a good challenge for my patient, for my, stamina, for my understanding, and yeah, for my patience basically. Because whenever I started doing something, texting or watching or checking out things on the internet, well, it got me crazy. It got me freaked out. And I wanted to throw this phone at the wall. I wanted to smash it, to crack it, maybe 10 times, maybe more. And I hit it repeatedly, like with my fist. So I did this all the time because I was crazy, I was angry. Even though I knew that something wrong with my phone, I need to fix it. Well, it pissed me off all the time. Well, it's terrible. It's terrible. And especially in the case when especially provided that I use my phone so much. I use it all the time. I read, I watch YouTube, I use social media, and it was a good experience. It was almost, digital detox for me because, well, finally, luckily, fortunately, I have another phone, so I use it most of the time, but this is a fairly old phone and it doesn't have a lot of features because, it's an old version of Android and it doesn't support new features anymore. It doesn't even have the play, the rate change of the playback. Well, what did I say? The change of the speed of the videos, that's what I meant. And it doesn't even have it, and it glitches, it's very slow, stupid, but I used it and it was a nice experience. When we use our things that are all around us, we take them for granted. This is a good phrase. Remember, take something for granted. So when I had my phone, I thought, well, it's the usual thing. That's what everyone has, and I wasn't grateful. I wasn't thankful for that I had. And it was an experience. It was a challenge for me. So okay, you're not thankful. Okay, let's see how you live without it. How you live without your phone. And it was harsh. It was hard. So I asked, what's the problem? Why didn't you fix it in the first place? Whenever it happened. Well, I tried. I waited for 1 month because I'm usually very long with when it comes to making decisions. So I thought for a little while and also it's kind of hard to find a good specialist because my father had a problem with his phone. He needed to have this screen repaired and he found a guy and it was a big mess. Like he damaged his phone, and my father came to him like 100 times, and finally he brought this thing to the court, and it doesn't make any further. So he only spent money and his patience and his nerves and all of that. And I was quite careful with finding an expert, and I texted my friend who's an expert in smartphones and gadgets, and I asked him, like, what can I do? And he told me this guy. He sent me the number, like, who is a good master. Not a master, but who is a good, let's say, mechanic or something. He gave me his number and I called him. So I was about to take my phone to him, but then the lockdown came up, and that's it. And for like 5 months, I ended up with my phone broken, my screen broken, and the problem was with my screen. So I couldn't do anything with my phone. The only thing I could do is just add my expenses when the money budgeting app, and I could track my time, but with a lot of troubles. So I had to click like 5 times sometimes to get it done. It was a big problem. So but I finally made it. I use my phone as a backup. I basically read on this phone and watched YouTube, but it was very, very slow, as I said. And finally, yesterday, I made it. I went to the same master, and it cost me like almost 4,000 rubles, 3,700 rubles, and well, I even have the idea. I even have the idea of buying a new one, but it's good to have two phones, like operationable, yeah, something like this. When you have two, when one breaks down, you have the other one. So it's a good idea to have two phones at your disposal. And yeah, I couldn't believe when he fixed my phone, when I came to him after like 2 hours. Well, I took it in my head and I couldn't believe that it worked. I said to him, so I need some time to believe it, maybe 1 week. Yeah, and I just started texting. I just stood there and started texting to some of my friends, or I went to the news feed and started watching and texting and writing comments, like crazy. And yeah, and I spent a lot of time texting and watching and reading because it was really a new experience. Like taking my phone back, having my phone back, it was amazing. I was very happy this day. And yeah, so don't take anything for granted. Be thankful for all the things that surround you, like whatever it is. Like look around you, how many things you have. And we only don't have a couple of things that we're worried about, and but we don't really we don't thank for that. But we have so many things around us, and we take them for granted. Like they're supposed to be like this, but it's not. It's not supposed to be like this. One day we may lose anything. We may lose money. We may lose a job. We may lose our health and all of that. So what we have is what we have, and it's temporary. So be grateful, be thankful, and look around you. For example, I'm looking around me right now, and what I see my computer, my amazing computer, my microphone, my camera, my headphones, my speakers. I mean, my table, my clothes, my books, my headphones as well. So my barbell, my bed. So a lot of things. Just notice it. Just try to see it, try to notice it around you all the time. Even you can do this exercise every day. Whenever you think unhappy or sad, upset about something you don't have, just change this change this change this tape and think about what you have. Like even your fingers. Imagine your life, how miserable it would be without hands, without even one finger. So you would be ashamed of yourself, you would be ashamed of your hand, probably. Maybe not, but more likely. And you would be careful with shaking hands with others. So all of these things, just one little finger, you can live without it easily, but your life wouldn't be the same anymore. So your fingers, your nails, like imagine your nails. Imagine your life without nails, and your shoes, your clothes, your hair. For example, some people start losing hair, like me, and your hair again, you might lose it one day. So your hair and all of this thing, and this is the whole spiritual level. Spiritual people, they work on this a lot, and this is one of the amazing qualities and traits that people might have, like this thankfulness for everything you have. And these people take adversity easily, and they understand people better, and they're more passionate, and they're more sympathetic, and they have a lot of advantages. They make their life better, and they make other lives better around them. So this is it for today. I think it was a good lesson for me. I'll try to be more thankful, try to be more grateful for these little things I have. Well, we consider them little, but they're really not for some people, who make like $2 a month or something. It will be a big dream for them. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.